Namaskaram, everyone. How are you guys doing? Oh, it's raining a lot here in Kerala, and I slept a lot today. Like, I had to wake up early morning for going for Surikriya volunteering. After that, I came and slept like a lot, like a lot, like a lot. Namaskaram, Pravinana. Hey, Karpuram. Shiva. Santu Shiva, Namaskaram. Hey, Tiken. Oh, we are 50-50. Oh, number of people who have retweeted is like what, 67, 33, 3 votes. 2 people have not retweeted. 1 has. Namaskaram, Namaskaram, Namaskaram. Do you have any WhatsApp channel? I don't know. I haven't still found that option to create a WhatsApp channel on iPhone. So whenever it opens, so I'll try what it is. Namaskaram, Krishanu Ganguly, Namaskaram. Hey, beautiful life, Namaskaram. Namaskaram, Rajivana. Namaskaram. How are you guys doing? Anna, can we go to Lingasaya one day before stay is provided or not? So actually you can, yeah, the check-in, actually it's kind of like 9 days, but you can go one day early, I think. Like when you get the email, it is actually like the day of check-in is actually one day before the activity starts. So in a way, yes, you can. But just check your email. The exact day of check-in is mentioned, so go only on that exact day. If you want to go before that, you'll have to book a cottage. 12 watts. Okay, let's see now. Oh, 50-50, 6 retweets and 6 haven't. Okay, 54-46. Okay, that's awesome. Save soil. I'm good, Tuhin. Namaskaram, Dilipana. Hey, Dhruv. How are you guys doing? And I hope you guys attended the satsang. In this time satsang, Sadhguru, there's a video of Sadhguru that played that said, this is the time of the year when, we age quite fast because the sun is more in the southern hemisphere. So naturally, we are going to feel more lethargic. We are going to feel more lazy. So this is the time we have to put an extra effort to do our practice so that, we stay on, the sun within us stay on. So if you're doing a sadhana, try to intensify it a bit more. This is known as the Margadi month. So try to intensify your practices a little more so that, you stay up. Go for more physical activity if you can. Go for walks, go for swimming, go for running, go for kalaripayat, go to the gym. But just push yourself to be a little bit more physically active. Cost of attending Samyama. So Samyama is a free program, but at the same time, you will have to buy white clothes. That is an expense. Like you can get from your local shop or from Isha. Isha can be a little costly, but it's very super. But yeah, you have to buy whites, at least 5 to 7 pairs of whites. And then bedding, if you want, you can rent from the ashram, or else you can bring your own bedding. But that also needs to be white bed. Yeah, so that is kind of like an expense for it. Other than that, the program is a free program. I want to do IE, and my mother and father also want to do it with me. Do they need to do separately by, or can we all do it? So the thing is, when you register for inner engineering, it is better to see. The thing is, you have to do it separately, because later when you go and attend, if you want to attend other programs, say advanced programs, so if you want to volunteer at the ashram or just visit the ashram as a volunteer or other programs, then everything is linked to your mobile number. So unless you have 3 separate registrations, you won't be able to do all of that. So it is designed in such a way that it is highly conducive for one person to sit and alone and do the program in the mobile. So it is better to register separately. Hi Anna, Anandu Anna, Namaskaram. Anna, why are the charges for Shunya? Sadhguru said, no, Sadhguru didn't say all the programs. I think he said the advanced programs are, like he meant Samyama, it's free. See, the programs happen in the ashram. There is construction of hall. There is food that is provided. There are so many things that are needed to make a program happen. So see, yes, we can definitely make the program free, but someone has to give the money, right? So do you want to, Sadhguru to go and beg for Chetty, please give me money. And if he doesn't get the money, there is no programs going to happen. But if you are willing, if people are willing to pay for a program, then a lot of programs can happen. And the ashram does not need to go in front of others and ask for money. So you yourself can make it happen. But in today's world, see, 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, spiritual process was everything taken care by the kings. They would make everything sure and there was no need of funds. But right now it's not like that. We are living in a capitalist world, and only if you give money can services be provided. You never tell a Samsung or an Apple product, why are you not giving it free? I've already bought a phone, why aren't you giving me the charger free? Why aren't you giving me this free? Right? Because only if you pay for a service will you get it. So it's a similar logic that applies over here. At the same time, it is also a truth that if someone is really willing, most of us volunteer sponsor people programs so that they can make it happen. But this is only for people who are really really, who really really can't afford it, who are really in such a place where they can't, where they're youngsters, where they're kids, where they can't afford it. But most of us, I think, have a job or can do part-time jobs, can and really make 3,000 to 5,000 rupees easily in today's world. Well, Anna, just to say thanks once more, you chatted to get back. You gave me the number of your. Oh, okay, Krishano, Anna, that's great. Do you have any goals? I don't have any. If you look at it, I really don't have much goals like that. I just want to do everything to the best possible way I can. I pay more attention to whatever I am doing. So basically, I don't have much goals, but at the same time, I look at it, I'm always taking up new things, looking at what all new things can I do. But is there a specific goal? If I look at, there is no goal. But if essentially there is only one goal, if you genuinely ask me, or if I genuinely feel it's to make Sadhguru's vision happen in a more beautiful way and to make it faster. That is the only goal kind of I have, and whatever I do revolves around that. Awesome, Akashana. Anna, I did not know which post in Sadhguru's profile. Because of that, I did not retweet every post you want to, Anna. Like every day, Sadhguru puts out 3 tweets, 3 or 4 tweets, or maximum 5 tweets. So you just retweet that. Oh, we have 22 retweets, 64 and 36. Awesome, awesome. Next consecration in Bangalore ashram. How much time needed to visit the ashram? Depends on where you are coming from, Anna. So we usually take a bus from here to Kochi and we do a 1-day visit where we visit the Surya Kund, the Dhyanlinga, the Devi temple, and also the Adiyogi Divya Darshan. So yeah, how to be consistent in doing sadhana. So I think the idea of consistent needs to be defined by you. For me, there was a time when consistent meant I do not skip practice, all the practices any day. It came to a time when I alternate between practices. So that was consistent for me. Right now, consistent means that I am in sadhana. Sadhana doesn't necessarily mean I'm sitting and doing my practices. It can be the volunteering I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing with full involvement is a sadhana for me in a way right now. But at the same time, consistency right now, it's a definition is let at least I do one practice a day. One practice, it can be just Shambhavi. It can be just sitting and closing my eyes, that is sadhana. Or it can be just chanting Brahmananda Swarupa. So at least something I'm able to do daily. So that is consistent for me. So if you make that the definition of consistency, then you will see that you're easily able to do the practices. Else what is going to happen? For most people, the definition of consistency means waking up at Brahma Muhurtam, starting with Guru Puja, Buddha Shuddhi, Angamardana, Yogasana, Surya Kriya, Shakti Chalana, Shambhavi, Shanmughi Mudra, and then sitting for 1 hour doing Samyama practice. If you make that the definition of your consistency, and you have a job to do, you have a family, you have friends, you have so many things, you want to watch a movie, then most probably you are gonna fail, because it's an impossible. You only have 24 hours in a day and you are not going to be able to do it, and you are going to feel guilty, and you will end up doing more. You're not going to end up doing a lot of practices, and you're going to feel bad even if you're doing some practice for yourself. So make the definition of consistency that works for you and just stick to that. Yes, I noticed if you do some physical your physical body becomes stable, your ability to become meditative enhances, and Shambhavi works better. Definitely, that is true. Anna, can my parents partner in the new union with me? I already registered. So, Krishan, Anna, I would suggest you register separately for them. You right now do it alone. It is best that they do it from their own mobiles. Anna, can we do I again? I didn't follow the practice after the installation. I want to restart. Yes, Anna. So I would suggest you go through the inner engineering online available in the mobile. You get reinitiated and you can restart. If that is not, or if you don't want to do that, but if you have programs happening in your local center, just go and volunteer for them and refresh your practices and then only restart. Is bus running frequently between Isha and Gandhipuram? Yes, from morning I think 6 to 8:30 p.m. 9. There are continuous buses around every half an hour to 1 hour. There are buses. Bus number 14D, 14D. Oh wow, 32. Almost everyone has polled, and we have 56% who have retweeted and 44 not. So all those 44 guys and girls, I request you to please go to X and retweet Sadhguru's tweet. Yes, Mayankanna, it's not your fault. It's not any of our faults that, but we have been bombarded with so much philosophy and all that. Consistency means hard work, doing everything, and being, and it's kind of impossible. So this is a beautiful book called Atomic Habits, and it's a beautiful book. So for my definition of consistency also changed after that. So in that, the author, let's say he wants to go to the gym. So for him, he defines success as just going to the gym and looking at everyone, or just lifting a dumbbell. So that is success. So when you put your definition of success like that, then in your mind you are anyway, because that is like a task that anyway you can do. You're not going to fail at that. So when you do that, since you hit the gym, you're anyway going to add practices to it. You're going to stay for some more time. But even if you're just able to go to the gym and lift a dumbbell and come back, within your mind you're like, yes, I have achieved my today's goal. So similarly, even with your sadhana, I would suggest something like that. Set something very easy, like something very easy that you can do, so that the idea of consistency comes in your mind. And most probably that situation is going to arise just once in a while where you're able to do just one practice, but throughout the other times of the day you're going to be able to do more things, and over a period of time you will feel that sadhana beautifully brings with you. You are able to carry it with you. You used to do Chit Shakti for success. What did you aim for and did it happen? The thing is, what all did I aim for in Chit Shakti is something I'm not able to remember. Yeah, definitely material success, a lot of material goals were there in that. I'm not going to reveal that, of course, but a lot of it has happened, a lot of it has not happened, to be honest. But whatever has happened has been better than what I could wish for. That is something I can tell now. Is it because of Chit Shakti and all? I don't know, to be honest. What is the difference between effectiveness between Rudraksh of Indonesia and Nepal? I don't know. I have no idea of this. How many hours of sadhana do you do every day? I think on an average I do 1.5 to 2 hours of practice daily. I'm good, not ferocious. How are you? Anna is doing sadhana for 3 hours a day. Liberate us. It is not going to liberate you, but you should still do it. Don't do sadhana for liberation and all that. You just do sadhana. Because when you do sadhana and your mind is stuck in moksha, you are not going to be able to focus on your sadhana. You're like, moksha, today I'll get moksha, tomorrow I'll get moksha. What is the use? You are not going to get any moksha. Nothing you are going to get, but you still do it. If it is really that's something that you feel within yourself, you do it. No moksha, nothing doing. Okay guys, good night. It's been great talking to you. People who have not retweeted, please go and retweet. Okay, namaskaram.